Hello, traders. FXPIPCOLLECTOR here. Today is Friday, and it is October 20th. So, welcome to today's live stream. Thanks for coming. As always, I do appreciate the support. And if you do want to help support the channel, definitely check out my premium membership. I actually have a sale going on right now, which is $10 off the premium membership. All the links for this can be found in the description, but these are all the things that you get, including participating in sharing all my swing trade setups, the trading course, and I do live streams every single morning for all my premium members. And a lot of my live streams are actually going to be exclusively for premium members only, probably starting next week. I'll probably only get a live stream on YouTube probably once a week, and then from there I will be live streaming for my premium members only. So if anybody's interested in that, the link for that is in the chats and in the description as always. So, oops. So, as always, let's get started on the chart. So we're going to start off as usual. Let me get my pen out. So as usual, we're going to start off by looking at the US dollar analysis. We're going to do a full top-down analysis on the dollar, the DXY and the dollar, that is. Oh, my pen's malfunctioning again. Seems like the last few live streams have had issues. Hold on, let me end this and start over. So we're going to do a full top-down analysis on the DXY and the US dollar index. Then we're going to take that information that we learned from analyzing the US dollar pairs, and we're going to apply that information to all the US dollar pairs. So we're going to take the information we learned from analyzing the indexes and apply it to all the US dollar pairs, that is. So we may as well get started. So today we really don't have any news. We had Harker speaking a little while ago, which may still be going on. I'm not really sure. The speech definitely could still be in process right now. It's definitely not a big news event. I mean, Harker, I'm not really sure who that is. I think it's just an FOMC member, but I don't really think that's going to be a big mover in the market, in my opinion. We had Powell speaking last night, which definitely did move the market a little bit, but it definitely wasn't a dramatic move. And we do have FOMC federal funds interest rates coming out on November 20th, which is less than 2 weeks from now. So I'm sure the market is definitely, especially the dollar, is really, really going to be tempted, probably, to wait for that news, I would imagine. So let's get started. So I'm sure everybody has been following me long enough to know what I think about the monthly and weekly on the US dollar, but I always do the full top-down analysis when I'm analyzing, especially on my videos, because it's so important. I tell all my premium members that before they actually enter a trade, one of the first things they should do, if you're on like the 15-minute, 1 hour time frame, whatever time frame you trade, and you're thinking about entering a trade, the first thing you should do is go all the way up to the monthly and go all the way down to the time frame you're looking to trade. Do that multiple times, and after doing that multiple times, if you still feel good about the analysis and you still feel good about the entry, then take the trade. And what that does is that it kind of slows you down a little bit, and it kind of resets your subconscious, and it really does help a lot. I mean, that's something I learned a long time ago, and I definitely think it helps a lot. So anyways, we have a nice uptrend right here. I think it's very clearly a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of A. I think this is very clearly an A, B, C, or B. I think this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C. Nice impulsive move down. I still think that's the end of a correction, like a 1. I still think we're in a move up for like a wave 2. I still believe that we are going to go down eventually and make a big wave 3 and a wave 4 and a wave 5. But there's really no reason to think that that's going to happen today or maybe even this week. I mean, really, the US dollar really doesn't have to respect this 61% fib. It definitely could go up to the 78% or maybe even the 88% to a lesser extent. So for me, I'm definitely looking at this as a downtrend. That looks very clear to me to be like a wave 1. I think this is an A. I think this is a WXY of B. And I think this uptrend right here is a C. Like I said, it doesn't have to stop at this 61%. It very easily could go up to the 78%. There's definitely no reason to say that that has to stop at this 61%. But eventually I do think it is going to end a wave 2, and I still think that eventually it's going to go down and make a wave 3. And like I said, we have FOMC numbers coming out in a couple of weeks, so maybe that's will be when that happens. We're just going to have to wait and see, I guess. So right now, the important thing is that we're in an uptrend on the weekly and an uptrend on the daily. So the daily time frame is another one where you can really see the high, low, high, low, high, low. This is an uptrend the whole way up, and we do not have a break of structure to the downside. I wouldn't really say that we have a significant lower high yet either, because in order to get a lower high, you actually had to get a push down with a break. So I can't even really say that we have a lower high yet. And both of those things would tell me that this move up is over. So in my eyes, there's still absolutely no reason to believe that this uptrend is over. There's no proof that it's over, and we definitely should primarily still be looking for longs on shorter time frames. So taking it down to the 4-hour time frame. Now, to me, this move down right here does look more like a trend. I think this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there of A. I think this is, well, maybe it could possibly be a 1, but either way, I think this is an A, B, C right here for the way B. I actually think this push down we had at Powell's speech yesterday is a 1 also. This is a 2, and I think that we're going to go down, make a 3, 4, 5 of wave C, or possibly if this is a wave 3, it's going to go a lot further than that. But if it is a wave C, it'll probably just go down, take out this structure, get everybody to go short, and then it'll go up, stop everybody out, and make another move to the upside. So, really, like I said, there's no reason to think that this uptrend is over, but I do think there is a good chance that we are going to make a move down, especially after the Powell speech yesterday and seeing what's going on right now. I think it's very, very clear that this right here is an uptrend for an A. I'm sorry, let me zoom out a little bit. I have that wrong. Let me zoom out. There we go. So I think this is the wave A. I think this is an A, B, C, or B, which I actually think this is a very clear pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C. So an A, B, C, or B. I think this is a downtrend, a 1. I think this is 3 waves up, a 2. And I've been short on I've been short the dollar since yesterday and during the Powell speech, and I think this is now going to go down and make a 3, probably eventually make a 3, 4, and 5, just like what I was showing on the weekly time frame and daily time frame and up. So I think it's actually a very, very clear pattern, and I do believe that this is going to go down and make this shape right here. Seems very, very clear to me. So hopefully that's how it works out, but it definitely seems like it is working out like that. So now that we believe that this is going to go down and make a 3, 4, 5, we would have to apply that information to all these US dollar pairs, including gold and including silver. So that's what we're going to do now. Before we move on, I just want to post the link to my Discord channel in the chats and in the description. That is 100% free to join. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. It is 100% free to join. My Patreon service is definitely a paid service, but you do not have to join the Patreon if you do not want to. It's just you're not going to be able to participate in any of the extra live streams or get access to the trading course or anything like that. But anyways, let's go to the Euro US dollar and start looking at that. We'll go up and do the daily time frame down. I do believe that, doing the monthly time frame down is really important, but for the sake of these live streams and time, I do usually just do the daily down during the live streams. But during my videos, I do the monthly down every single day because I think it's extremely important that you do a full top down analysis every single day. It is very, very important in my eyes. So for me, with this break of structure is significant, and this higher low is also significant. Those two things right there pretty much tell me that this section of trend is probably over, and it's either going to go up and make an ABC, which is probably most likely. This line right here represents November 1st, which is when we have interest rates coming out next. So, I mean, it would make a lot of sense if this did go up and make an ABC, and then maybe at the interest rates, it'll make one more push down. So it seems pretty likely that we are going up right now, which I've been saying for quite a while. For at least most of the week, I've been saying that this is probably going to keep going up. This is probably an A right here. This is 3 ways down, looks like a B. I think we're going up, and I think it is going to continue to go up. Probably end up looking something like that over the next week or so. I think we're heading up to this 100% Fibonacci extension of wave A, projected out the bottom of what I believe to be an A, B, C, or B. So I do think that it is very likely we are going to go up to about the 1.068 area, 686 area to finish off this move up. So heading down to the 1 hour time frame, I would for sure still be looking for longs. And the market, look at the market today. It's just so slow. I mean, for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 hours, the thing has done pretty much nothing. Right through London session and right into New York session. Really, no volatility at all today. I actually think this right here is an uptrend. I think there's like a 1 in here. I think this is an ABC of 2. I think this is going to keep going up, making higher highs, higher lows. And I am for sure primarily looking for longs right now at the end of pullbacks, like based on what I showed everybody on the longer time frames. So I'm definitely still very bullish. I've been long on the euro since like Tuesday or something, so I'm definitely still very bullish on this. Don't really see any reason to get out. I mean, it is making higher lows, higher highs, so definitely is trending. So the pound dollar is very, very similar to the euro dollar in the fact that it broke structure to the upside, which is very significant to me because it never has broken structure this whole way down. Not one structure break has happened until right here. And then it also looks to me like we're making a higher low, which is also very significant to me. I think, just like the euro dollar, this is probably going to be a wave A. This is probably going to be a three-way pattern, wave B, and this is probably going to go up over the next week or two, probably right until November 1st, because that's the interest rate news, and probably make a wave C, and then eventually probably go back down again to make a maybe like a wave 5, or maybe the continuation of the downtrend. We'll have to wait and see. But it seems very likely that that is the best scenario. Going down to the 4 hour time frame, I'm also very confident that this is a wave A. I think this is it's kind of like a WXY or something, really, isn't it? 1, 2, 3 waves down, 1, 2, 3 waves up, 1, 2, 3 waves down. And I think it made a WXY for the wave B, and it is starting to turn up right now, which I think this is over the next week or two going to make its way up, probably right until November 1st. And right to the 100% Fibonacci extension of wave A, which is right about here. I think this is going to end up looking something like that. So right around the 1.2390 area is where I do expect to see this go. So let's head down to the 1 hour time frame. So 1 hour time frame, one thing you have to notice about this is we got impulsive up, 1, 2, 3 waves down with a little bit of a higher low, higher low. I think the bottom was right here, and I think this is already like a 1 and a 2, and that this is probably just going to keep on trending up for a wave 3, in my opinion. It's probably going to be kind of a slow going today because there's really not much news, but I bet, maybe Sunday or Monday or even Tuesday, this thing is going to take off to the upside. So I am pretty bullish on the pound and the euro especially. Now, when it comes to some of these other pairs like the Aussie and the kiwi, I'm not really quite so bullish yet, but even though I do think they are probably going to make a very, very similar pattern. So if you go up to the Aussie dollar on the daily time frame, you can see very similar to the other ones. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. That is pretty much the definition of a downtrend is lower lows and lower highs. So until you get a break of structure, there's really no reason to think this is over. Now, I think just like the other ones, this is probably going to go up and it probably is going to break structure. And I think there's a chance that might not even be an ABC, and it might not even be an ABC on the pound and the euro. It might be a 1, 2, 3. I think it could break structure, confirming this whole move down is over, and potentially end up continuing the uptrend, in my opinion. So going down to the 4 hour time frame, it looks more like a trend, doesn't it? To me, this is higher highs, higher lows. It looks like a trend. It looks like 1, 2, 3 waves down to the 78% fib. It's really struggling to go up because there's really no volume today in the market, but I do think this is going to start making its way up probably right into next week. Go up, take out structure. If it takes out this structure, then I'm really going to be a buyer for probably quite some time. So definitely looking for long. Yeah, I mean, I am kind of looking for longs, but I don't really think I would pick the Aussie and the Kiwi to go long on. I think the euro and the pound are probably a better choice. But it definitely made a 1, 2, 3 pattern down. So, I mean, there's probably a really good chance that this is going to start making its way up, making higher highs and higher lows. So, I am pretty confident that it is going to keep going up. So, the Kiwi dollar, almost exactly the same as the Aussie dollar. Kiwi has been quite a bit weaker than the Aussie dollar, though. But it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, I think it's an A, B, C, D, E pattern, which now that this made another leg down, it actually makes it even more clear that it probably is a wave E, because a wave E is supposed to be 1, 2, 3, for the A, 3 for the B, 3 for the C, 3 for the D, 1, 2, 3 for the E. It's supposed to be a series of three-way patterns, which this definitely is in my eyes. So I think this also could be very close to turning up, but I'm not really sure I would choose this one to go long on, at least without seeing a nice significant break of structure up. It is a very strong move to the downside. Now, for me, the most recent structure level is right here, so if it takes out that and then pulls back, then at the pullback is probably where I would most significantly be looking for longs in an uptrend, definitely. I probably wouldn't even think about going long on this one until I saw that break of structure, though. Going to the shorter time frames, if it does this, 1, 2, 3 up and pulse it down, makes a lower high, I would go short again. On the other hand, if it does this, breaks structure, pulls back, at the end of that pullback is where I would be looking to get long for a much safer, much more reliable entry to go long for the continuation of the uptrend. So, I mean, it definitely seems pretty clear that that is what's going on, and all the dollar pairs seem to be turning right now. So I think it's pretty clear that things are turning and things are working out as planned. US dollar CAD is the one that I was really tempted to go short on. I didn't short this because I was already long the pound and the euro, but I think this one might be a really, really good short also. And I know some of the members of my Patreon, some of the members of the group are definitely short on this already. So, I mean, I know for a fact that some people are probably making money right now that this is going down. So that definitely looks like an A. This definitely looks like three ways down for a B. I think this is a C. So I think we have the end of a crutch, and I think this first move down is a 1. I think it made an ABC of 2, and then it's going to go down for a wave 3. So, I mean, it seems pretty clear that we're making a move to the downside on these dollar pairs today. Especially the US dollar CAD, it's actually one of the clearest ones. This is why I was going to enter it. And I definitely would have if I wasn't already in $2 pairs. We got a nice downtrend, definitely looks like a 1. We got 1, 2, 3 waves up to the 78%. It looks like a wave 2. We got impulsive down. Looks like we're in the middle of a wave 3, which probably over the next week or two is going to continue to make lower lows and lower highs. So I am for sure looking for shorts on the US dollar CAD. There was a couple nice opportunities to enter today too. Right here you could have entered short. Right here you could have entered short. So there was plenty of chances to get in this thing to the short side today. I think it's a 1. I think it's made a 2, and I think we're in the middle of a wave 3, which I think over the next week is going to just keep on making lower lows and lower highs. Just keep on trending down is what I would expect. So the US dollar CAD is very clear. US dollar Swiss has been already going down for quite some time, and that's mostly because of the Swiss. Not really so much because of the dollar. But it has definitely been trending down pretty nicely. So, in my opinion, I think this is an uptrend. But I think it probably is a motive wave correction. And we probably do already have the end of the correction here. And this is probably just going to keep on going down over the coming weeks. I would imagine, especially looking at the higher time frames, I believe we're in a big wave 3 that has a long ways to go to the downside on the monthly. So, I am very, very bearish on this one. And I would definitely continue to look for shorts. Ever since we broke shorts way back here, I mean, man, there's been some nice shorts on this baby. Right there, right there, right there. On shorter time frames, just continuing to look for shorts in a downtrend. So very, very nice looking patterns for sure. So the Swiss must be kind of gaining a little bit of... so the Swiss has been going down, so it's been strong. So I think the Swiss is actually losing a little bit of its strength because while the other dollar pairs are going down, this one's actually trying to go up, and it actually looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't think I would go short on this one today because it's probably going to do something like this. But if you see something like this next week, ABC up at a Fibonacci level of the last push down and an impulsive engulfing move to the downside, I would for sure take that as a shorting opportunity. Looks very, very clear, very, very nice. So definitely continuing to look for shorts on that. US dollar yen even looks like it's getting ready to go down, but in my opinion, the US dollar yen has a long ways to go. I think it's either going to go to here or here. I think it's more likely to go to this higher level up here. I think it looks like a 1, 2, 3, and it needs to continue up and do this to make a 3, 4, and 5. So I would expect the yen is probably going to have a lot to do with this pattern. I think this right here is the end of a wave 4. I think this is an uptrend for the 1. I think this is an ABC of 2. I think we're in the middle of a 3 right now, and yeah, it may definitely go down, but that move down is probably very, very likely to be a crescent to the uptrend, and I think it's all part of a big wave 3. So, I mean, all you have to do is zoom out a little bit, and you can see why looking for longs only, especially on like the 4 hour time frame, looking for longs has definitely been the profitable choice for the past few months, really. So I am for sure looking for longs in an uptrend on this. And I do think that if the dollar turns down, that this probably will try to turn down too. But I would say it's probably just going to be a crescent to the uptrend, and eventually it's just going to keep on going up. I don't know. I'm not even really convinced that it's even going to do that. So I would definitely not go short on this thing. I would for sure just keep looking for longs every chance I got. If it did go down, I would ignore it. I would just sit and watch. And then when it did this, I would go long again for the continuation of the uptrend. Situations like this, when the trend looks like this, the trend is definitely our friend. We don't really want to be going against our friend on situations like that. And anybody that thinks the Bank of Japan's going to step in, Bank of Japan's going to step in, is probably going to experience a lot of losing trades because the market will tell us when the Bank of Japan steps in, and we're going to know when it happens. And I am a total believer that this thing has got a long ways to go to the upside before we really have to worry about the Bank of Japan stepping in. So gold has been the winner of the best moves for the past 2 weeks straight. And you had to go all the way to the weekly to see it. But man, how is that right there not the end of a crescent? That right there is 3 waves down and extremely impulsive moves to the upside. I'm a big believer gold is going to make an all-time high, and you can watch my videos from 2 months ago, and I've been saying this for months now that gold is going to go up to the $2,200 area and maybe even higher than that. So I'm still a huge believer that this thing is going up. This is a major, major uptrend. Anybody that tries to sort this thing, I mean, honestly, you probably shouldn't be trading. So man, look at this thing. Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. I would not sort this thing. You could give me $1 million and I wouldn't sort this thing. No way. Look at it go. And one thing you have to appreciate is pretty much every single one of these pullbacks was 3 waves. 3 waves down, go long. 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 Today, I bet on the 15-minute time frame that was 3 waves down right there. Back here, 1, 2, 3 waves down, go long. So, like I said, especially if the dollar is going to push up, I would just continue to look for longs on this thing. I mean, honestly, you have to be loony to try to sort this thing, especially with the way this looks. Boy. Some members of my Patreon group are killing it right now on gold, like big time. So hopefully some of you all are also doing really good on gold because this thing has been awesome, awesome trend. And especially when you see trends like this, I mean, why would you try to identify the end of this thing? Why wouldn't you just trade every single pullback and just get in on pullbacks and just watch the profits roll in and just laugh your way all the way to the bank? Look at silver go. Man, silver is the same thing. Silver, I think, is actually very, very clear also. 1, 2, 3 ways down. X. Not X, I'm sorry. W. 1, 2, 3 ways up. X. 1, 2, 3 ways down. W. WXY, right to the 78% Fibonacci level. Nice, big, impulsive, engulfing move to the upside. Very, very, very clear correction, and I think this thing is just going to keep on going, for sure. This is another one where you would have to be loony to try to sort this thing. I mean, it does kind of resemble a wave 5. I could kind of say that this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it just as easy could just keep on trending. So, like I said, I would definitely be looking for longs on gold and silver. And this is another one. Look at this. 1, 2, 3 ways down, go long. 1, 2, 3 ways down, go long. Even back here, 1, 2, 3 waves, 1, 2, 3 waves, 1, 2, 3 waves. I bet on the 15-minute time frame, those are 3-way pullbacks too. 1, 2, 3 waves down, go long. So man, talk about trying to catch a falling knife. Anybody that's trying to sort this thing, it's like trying to catch a samurai sword falling off a 100-story building. You're gonna get your arm chopped off. So now that we looked at all the dollar pairs and we really don't have any news today, like I was saying, we definitely want to just go through our normal list, take a few requests. If anybody has anything they want us to look at, then let me know. We're going to go look at some yen pairs. We're going to go look at a couple commodities, look at the S&P 500, look at Bitcoin. But let's start off with the JPY basket, which we keep thinking. I've been talking. This has been like one of the main subjects for a while now in the Patreon group, which is this really looks like it should be going up. It looks like it should be an A, B, C, and it should go up to a fib level and then go down. Yeah, definitely. We can do the Nasdaq. We'll do the CAD Swiss, no problem. So I mean, but I don't really think it's going to do that. I personally think it's just going to keep trending down. Personally, it looks like it's going to. It looks like it made an ABC correction on the 4 hour. 1, 3, 1. It looks like the end of a correction. It looks like it's going to keep going down. Now, just like I used the US dollar index as a roadmap to trade the US dollar pairs, I also use the JPY basket as an index to trade the JPY pairs. So, heading to the yen, we have a break of structure to the upside. And if we look at one thing I want to do real quick, just so I can emphasize, if I zoom out a little bit on the monthly, I am a big believer this is going to look like this on the monthly, which means we have a lot of ways to go to the upside. Pound yen, very similar. I think this is going to look like this on the monthly. We got a long ways to go to the upside. Aussie yen, I think eventually the Aussie is going to turn up. I think the Aussie is going to do something like this on the monthly. Long ways to go to the upside. I'm not too worried about what the Bank of Japan is going to do because the charts tell me all the information I need to know. I think all of these pairs need to have some upside potential. I think this has a lot of upside potential too. Something like that. And the Swiss yen is at all-time highs and it just keeps on going. So now we got that kind of worked out. We can go down here and there is definitely a chance that this is a wave B, and if the JPY basket turns up, then this will turn down and make a wave C. But I'm actually not really believing that. I actually think that if at all anything, it's just going to make a small correction, and it'll probably just keep on trending up. So I'm not really thinking that it's going to go down in a big way. Even if it does go down, I think it's just going to be another correction. 1, 2, 3 waves down, 1, 2, 3 waves down, go long. Definitely looking for longs on this, for sure. Same thing on the pound yen, for sure looking for longs. The pound yen is the same thing. It has a break of structure up. And we've been thinking that maybe because this is a 5-way pattern, maybe this is an A, maybe this is a B, maybe it would go down and make a C, but it's still possible, but I am a big believer that that's probably not going to happen, especially with how this looks right here. It looks corrective. It looks like it's going to go back up, in my opinion, for sure. It looks to me like we might already have the end of a correction on the 4 hour. It looks like A, B, C down. Looks like a flat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 5. 3, 5, 3, 3, 3, 5 pattern is a flat. Right to the 38%. I personally think it's going to keep going up. Maybe it's going to just be very slow going because there's a lot of people trying to sort this thing, but it seems pretty clear that it's going up. Now, on the other hand, what if it does this? 1, 2, 3, and then down? I would actually take that as a sort, but I'm not really convinced that it's going to do that. I'm convinced it's just going to keep on trending up, making higher highs and higher lows. So I'm not looking to go short on any yen pairs. No way. I for sure would be looking for long on all of these pairs. Look at the CAD yen today. Made a nice push up. Real nice push. The Swiss yen just keeps on trending. I would not. This is another one where all you have to do is zoom out a little bit and you would see why looking for shorts has been a losing battle for anybody. Maybe there was a little bit of time right here where looking for shorts was profitable, but Boy, since pretty much the beginning of 2023, I've been looking for nothing but longs on this thing for almost 11 months. I've been doing nothing but going long on the Swiss yen. For almost a year, I've done nothing but go long on the Swiss yen. And anybody that's been trying to go short is probably not doing that great, in my opinion. Oh, come on, don't do that to me now. Come on, Trading View. There we go. No, there it goes. So yeah, I would definitely be looking for pullbacks to go long. And most of these pullbacks are three waves too. One, two, three waves down. One, two, three waves down. One, two, three waves down. What do we want to do? We want to go long at the end of three-wave pullbacks for the continuation of the uptrend for sure. So definitely looking for longs on that. So let's go look at oil and natural gas. Some of these other ones I don't keep up on with these charts because I have a separate charts. These are my white charts, but these are for my members only. And those are the charts I share with my Patreon members. But we are definitely, no doubt, going up on the oil. Now, I'm sure what's going on in the Middle East right now has a lot to do with this. I was originally thinking that this was an A, and that this would be a B, and that it would go down again to make a C, and then go back up. But especially with what's going on and the way this trend looks, I think it might just keep on trending up. It may not go down like we were expecting. And I would for sure be looking for longs right now. One, two, three ways down. One, two, three ways down. One, two, three ways down. What do I want to do? I want to go long at the end of the next 1, 2, 3 pattern to the downside. Pretty simple, really. Come on, Trading View. There it goes. Yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3 waves. 1, 2, 3 waves. What would I be doing now? I would be going long after seeing this picture. I would be going long for the continuation of the uptrend for sure. So let's see. Let's go check out natural gas. Natural gas, I personally think is a good chance that natural gas is going to go up again. Boy, it does kind of look like a crescent though, doesn't it? Maybe that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does. It is starting to look like a 1, 2, 3 pattern, isn't it? That could be going down for a wave 5, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that probably is the case, huh? I was thinking we were going to go up to $5, but we might go down before we go up. Oh, it just bounced out to 23% too after breaking structure to the outside. Wow, that might actually be going down. Man, my awful slow. I'm going to have to close those other charts. Maybe that will help on my second screen if I close my other charts. Trading View is slow today. Not only is the market moving really slow, but Trading View is really slow today for some reason. Come on. Wow, what's going on with Trading View? So, anyways, while we wait, here we go, there it goes. Wow. Man, that definitely could be an ABC right there. This is an A. This is 1, 2, 3 for the B. This is a C. That could be going down for a wave 5. It probably is going down for a wave 5, isn't it? Wow. No matter what, I would be looking for shorts right now either way. So, I mean, definitely looking for shorts. Man, what is going on? Maybe I better close this chart too, I guess. Yeah, now the only chart I have running is this one. I might as well close this one too. The heck with it. Yeah. Come on, Trading View. Let's go. Wow, anybody else having issues with Trading View today? Maybe I just need to restart it. I'm going to restart Trading View. Maybe that will help. So if anybody is interested in joining my Patreon, these are all the benefits that come with it. You get a trading course over 30 videos, 7.5 hours long. I live stream every single morning at 9 a.m. UK time, where we cover all the dollar pairs and everything else. And we do a pair request. If you ask me to look at something for you, I'll definitely do it. Access to the educational library, access to the private channels on Discord. I share all my swing trades with the group, with stop losses, mentorship, and then twice a week we do a 2-hour Zoom meeting on Tuesday and Thursday where I teach my strategy. And my whole trading plan and everything is available for all the members too. And I am having a sale right now until the end of Halloween, until the end of the month on Halloween, with you get $10 off your membership. So right now is an awesome time to sign up, definitely. So let's reload TradingView and hope that it works a little better. So yeah, I would definitely be looking for shorts. This is probably at the end of a wave of 4 right here. This is definitely a trend right here for sure, and it doesn't even look like it's over. The Zoom meetings are at 4 o'clock UK time, or GMT plus 1, 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock, or they are 11 a.m. in the morning Eastern Standard Time. So I would definitely be looking for shorts on this baby. 1, 2, 3 waves up, go short. 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 So I live stream for my premium members every single day except for Monday. I live stream every single day, including Monday, but on Monday I don't do an afternoon live stream. Every other day I do an afternoon live stream and a morning live stream. Hey Menu, how's it going, buddy? There's one of the members right there that has been killing it on gold right there. Hey Raki, how's it going? I didn't even see you. I don't know if this is the first time you talked to him, but boy, I'm starting to think Raki on the weekly. I don't know if you missed it or not, but I'm actually starting to think that we might be going down for a wave 4, for a wave 5. I was thinking that the trend was over, but now I see the 1, 2, 3 waves up and then pulse it down. It looks like we're going down for a 5. So yeah, the Menu, he's one of the ones that's been killing it on gold lately. Boy, he's the gold man. So I would definitely be looking for shorts on this for sure. So let's go check out Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going up. I think it's very clear that we are going up right now, like 100%. You kind of got to go to the weekly to see it, but it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of A. It looks like 1, 2, 3 waves down for the B. I think we're going up for wave C. I think we're going up to about $42,000. And then I think we're going to go down, take out these lows, probably someplace between the 12. Awesome. Short. Nice. Short 12 and $8,000 area. Long gold and oil. Wow. She's killing it too then. Gold and oil are awesome right now. You're hitting all the good trends in the right direction. Awesome job. I love hearing it. So, Bitcoin looks like an A. It looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of A here. It looks like 1, 2, 3 waves up for the B. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C. I think we're in an uptrend now on Bitcoin, which should, over the coming weeks, continue to make higher highs and higher lows. I would for sure be looking for long. I would for sure continue to look for longs on this, 100%. Look at that too. 1, 2, 3 waves down, right to the 61.8, impulsive up. That was a very nice entry to go long. Very nice. So, I would for sure still be looking for longs right now. I'd be looking for 3-wave pullbacks to go long. No, we haven't analyzed the pound Aussie, but I definitely can now. So let's go check out the stock market. We got a few requests coming in. I'm going to have to start writing them down. So we got CAD Swiss and the NASDAQ. Let's see what's going on here. Boy, NASDAQ, I thought for sure that was the end of a correction. It might have proved me wrong. It definitely looked like the end of a correction, but it's going down pretty strong, isn't it? We'll have to see how this weekly candle closes because it definitely looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still think it's going to go up to this 48.56 area probably by the end of the year. Take out these highs. And it still looks like the end of a correction to me, so I wouldn't be surprised if this move down made a higher low because this is definitely 1, 2, 3 ways down to a fib level. It looks like it should go up. Let's take it down a little bit further. Maybe we have to look at some correlated pairs too. Ooh, it broke out of that channel though, big time, huh? There's still a Fibonacci on there, so we see where we're at percentage-wise. Ooh, we are approaching the 78%. Wave 2s can definitely go to the 78%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Hey, Ed. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It still looks like to me it's going to go up. Yeah, we can look at that US Chinese for you, no problem. I am going to have to start writing these down because I'm going to lose track if I don't. So I got the CAD Swiss. And we got NASDAQ, which we're going to do now. And then we got, what else? The Pound Aussie. And US dollar Chinese. Alright. No problem. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. So if this goes down, hits this level, goes up, breaks structure, I would say that's still the end of an ABC correction. I still think it looks like a running flat or something. 1, 2, 3 ways, 1, 2, 3 ways, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It definitely looks to me like a 3, 3, 5 pattern. I think it could bounce out this 78%, turn up, break structure, and then end this wave 2 potentially and continue the uptrend. Let's see if the NASDAQ agrees with that. Usually they're pretty well correlated. Boy, it's pretty much the same exact thing, isn't it? Maybe it is going to go down, touch this percent right here, and then go up. I still am a big believer it's going to go up, but maybe it wants to do one more push. Definitely see 3 ways down. It still looks like it should be a 1, 2, and then go up for a 3. But it never hit a fib level, so maybe it's just going down so it could hit that fib level, and then it'll go up. Probably we're better off putting for the whole trend too. So yeah, it did hit the 23%. Let's get rid of this and let's put this up there. Yeah, we're approaching the 78% on this one too. So if it hits that 78%, turns up, breaks structure, I would go long for sure. I mean, it definitely still looks like it could be a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think so. Oh, we want to see this on the 1 hour time frame, don't we? Definitely want to see that on the 1 hour. So 1 hour time frame, I would be looking for a fib bounce. I would be looking for a break of structure. If I saw that, then I would definitely at that point start looking for longs in an uptrend. Yeah, we're going to do the pound Aussie for sure. So let's do that now. Let's go look at some things, see what we got going on here. Doesn't look like the dollar is really moving too much today in either direction. I mean, the trend is definitely still up, so there's always a possibility that it could just keep on trending up like I've been saying for a long time now, but I don't know. It doesn't really, I'm not too confident about that, but the trend is definitely up, so it could definitely keep going. Let's go, what do we got? Let's go do the US dollar Chinese because Ed is a Patreon member, and I definitely make sure I get to those first. Maybe this will give us a clue, Ed, about what we got going on with the dollar. Wow, look at the double top on the monthly. Wicked double top on the monthly, huh? Boy, you would almost think there would have to be a pullback over that. Wow. And we're at the 78% Fibonacci extension, too, so we got a couple things going for that, don't we? Man, and it looks like impulsive down and corrective up. This definitely looks like it's going to go down, make either a C or a 3 to me. Like, big time. Wow, it looks like it could go down like any minute, like today or tomorrow, Monday. Let's get rid of this for now. Let's put a Fibonacci on this one. Right at the 78%. Wow. Man, that looks like it's going down. I don't know. I wonder if this is a little bit of a leading pair. We got A. I mean, we got a push down, which is either a 1 or an A. There's probably, A, B, C, D, E, maybe? Is that a triangle? Kind of hard to call it a triangle. I guess you could kind of say that's a wedge or something. A, B, C, D, E. Kind of fits. Really, the important thing for me is that we got a Fibonacci bounce and we got a break of structure forming. But then you go down to the 1 hour time frame, and I already see that it looks like it could go up one more time, but because this looks a little bit like it could almost be an ABC correction. We really need to see a break of structure to really confirm that that's the case and that it really is going down. It looks like it should go down. But maybe it'll go up one more time, make that 3, 4, 5, and then go down. On the 4 hour time frame, it looks like it's going down though. In the daily also. If that daily candle closes bearish, I would say that this thing is going down. And it already has a 3, 4, 5, so already has a 3, 4, 5 right here, so I shouldn't make another 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 5. Yeah, man, I think that's about on the edge of going down, big time. Let's go check out the Canadian Swiss because that was the first one requested. Hopefully that guy who requested it is still here. It looks like the Canadian Swiss should go up, but boy, it definitely isn't going up. Oh, he's still here. Hey, John. Yeah, we got to your Canadian Swiss. This thing looks like it should be going up like any time. We got a triple bottom. It looks like it should go up. Break structure. Ending this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern. I've been looking for a long on this, but I didn't expect that move down to be so impulsive. I'll show you what I was expecting. I was expecting this to be like an A or a 1, and I was expecting this to make a correction like this for like a B or a 2 and then go up. But where we at when it comes to percentage-wise on the fib level? We're at the 88%. That's not really a good sign. Yeah, I don't think I would go long now, but if I saw something like this, that would make me go long. But I don't think I would go long now. The last structure level is way out there, which tells me that this is almost definitely going to be a correction. Could it possibly be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of C? Go up, break structure. This is an A. This is a little A, B, C, a B. It still could be, I guess. But for me, I would definitely not try to go long unless I saw this happen right here. I would actually expect to see one more push down. And that one more push down could just keep on going, so it would definitely be worth getting short again. Definitely. Let's see. There's all that stuff on WhatsApp. So, okay, never mind. I was wondering what all that stuff was. I think it was just a key. So, yeah, boy, I would definitely be looking for one more short, but I would like to see something like this. I don't think I would go short now. I would like to see this right here. I'd like to see a proper ABC. And then a nice short to follow. It seems pretty clear to me, honestly. Let's get rid of this real quick. Shift that up a little bit. Then put this on The last series of lower lows, lower highs. Something like this. Or perhaps something like this. And I would definitely go short again. 100%. So yeah, I'm definitely looking for shorts, 100%. So let's see. That could possibly be a short right now, but it's not really that big of a question. One, two, three waves up. It could possibly go in short now, but I don't know if I trust it or not. So let's go check out the pound Aussie. Let's check out the Aussie pairs. Definitely in an uptrend on the monthly. Definitely in an uptrend on the daily. Hey Chris, how's it going? Yeah, I'm actually still long on the EU too. I'm not really. It's kind of slow going, isn't it? But I'm definitely still holding on to a long that I've been in since Tuesday. Pretty slow going now. Not too impressive. The dollar is very slow today. The pound Aussie to me still looks like it could possibly go down again. This looks like it should be an A and it should go be a B and then go down again, but sometimes what we think is a way B just keeps on trending up. So I mean we have to be careful because this could just keep going up because the weekly and the monthly are definitely in an uptrend still. Boy, I was originally thinking that this was an ABC right here. If this does one, two, three ways up and pulse it down, I would go short 100%. Because this, especially if it makes a lower high, lower high. But I wouldn't go short unless it did that because it probably is going to just keep going up. I don't use any moving averages. There's people in the group in the Patreon group that definitely do use moving averages, but I for sure I've definitely never been a fan of moving averages. Um, So yeah, I would be looking for long still, definitely. I would expect it to at least take out this high, but then if it did this, I would go short. I still think there's going to be another push down on the daily at some point. I'm just not really sure if this push up is over yet. Because this looks to me like a trend also. One, it still looks like it could be a 1-2 and go down again, so I would keep an eye out for that. The pound Aussie definitely, the Euro Aussie definitely doesn't look like that. It's mostly the pound. The pound has been quite weak, very weak. I was it long a couple pound trades this week, and I got out because they were just so weak to the upside. So let's see. We got one more, right? We got the no, we did the U.S. dollar 10s. So yeah, I'm doing good, Crizzy. Thanks. I'm glad it's Friday. I always look forward to Friday. But then when Sunday rolls around, I'm always looking forward to getting back to the charts. So, but yeah, I definitely enjoy seeing Friday come. Spend a lot of time in front of these charts during the week. Oh, no problem. Yeah, for my van, no problem. Let's go back to the dollar pairs, see what's going on. The dollar pairs, that is. I'm sticking to my analysis, which I've been sticking to all week, which is that this is going to go down and make a C. And most of that reason is because of the S&P 500 and because the fact that the pound and the euro already broke structure, which kind of makes me think that we got an ABC coming or possibly even a 1, 2, 3. So I'm still sticking to the idea that that's going to happen. But I also, in the back of my mind, know that we are definitely in an uptrend on the dollar, and this could just keep on going up, no problem. But to me, it looks like it's going to go down. I think this could even be a 1 and a 2, and it could just possibly just keep on trending down. Yo, dollar, I've been long on this thing pretty much all week because 1, 2, 3 waves down, impulsive up. Looks like a long. I still think this is going to go up to the 100%. So definitely still looking for longs. I am at least. I would have been long from here today too if I was a sort of time frame trader. But I actually got a long way back here. I've been long since way back there. I was going to add to it there, but the whole thing looked kind of corrective, so I didn't. I just held on to the single long that I had. Pound dollar I'm also long on, but this one is not, it's pretty weak to the upside right now. But boy, the daily time frame really makes me think that it's going long, which is why I got long. Impulsive up, break of structure, 1, 2, 3 ways down with a higher low, higher low. It should lead to another push up. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days for the other one to go up. Why wouldn't it take 6, 7 days for this to go up? 6, 7 trading days, that is. So, I mean, on the daily, it does seem pretty clear. This is an A. This is 3 ways down. I think it's going to go up to the 100%. 1.2390 area is what I definitely am expecting to see. I think it's going to go up. I think it's probably going to wait until near the end of the day today, or maybe Sunday or Monday. We'll have to take a look real quick and see what the news is for next week. Part of the reason why I'm not real confident about these longs is because of this trading sentiment too. Let me refresh this, see if it changed today or not. Yeah, it's acting up again. Let's see, what do we got for news next week? Monday is like nothing at all on Monday. Oh, we got all that PMI news on Tuesday, though. That's definitely a good one. We got CPI for the Aussie on Wednesday. We got Canadian interest rates. Press conference. Big week for Canada next week. Big week for Europe next week. We got Europe interest rates. Do we have pound interest rates too next week? Guess not, no. I think the pound interest rates just came out, didn't they? Not long ago. So we got euro interest rate, we got GDP for the dollar, unemployment rate for the dollar. Oh, and we got consumer sentiment on Friday. So we got some pretty decent news next week. Aussie is very similar. I mean, to me, it looks like 1, 2, 3 ways down to a Fibonacci level. I mean, I still think there's a very good chance this is going to start going up at some point. The Aussie and the Kiwi are the ones that I would least likely go long on. I would definitely not choose these ones to go long on. But yeah, I also think these are going to go long also, so hopefully. US dollar CAD was the one that I was going to go short on. Boy, it looks like it wants to go up now, though, doesn't it? Let's see what I got. I'm still in a Canadian pair too that I've been in for a long time, which I'm still going to hold on to. No reason to get out of that. I mean, it looks like it already ended a correction right here. It looks like it should just keep going down, but it just made 3 ways down and impulsive up, didn't it? It hasn't broken structure yet, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No break of structure tells me that I'm not really too confident that it really is going up yet. US dollar Swiss has been in a downtrend. I would definitely be looking for shorts on that. I would definitely be looking for longs on this. All you gotta do is zoom out a little bit and see why I would continue to look for longs. Who cares when the trend is over when it looks like that? The market will tell us when the trend is over. I wouldn't worry about when the trend is over. I would just worry about getting in on every single pullback that I see and just keep on going long every time I get a chance. Easy money, honestly. And talk about easy money right here, boy. I wouldn't be trying to go long too much right now, but boy, we got some members of the group that have been killing it on gold. Look at the trend. And it's breaking out of this area too. I was saying that this could be a support area too, and it doesn't really look like it wants to stop there, does it? I would for sure be looking for longs right now on this. Definitely. Yeah, hey Ashley, we just looked at the dollar CAD and the Aussie dollar. So yeah, I would definitely continue to look for longs on this, 100%. So, it is Friday. I mean, we definitely do have a little bit of time left before I mean, it's really only what 10:30 in New York right now, so the New York session is live and ready to go. So I mean, definitely pay attention to your charts. We got a long ways to go before New York is over, and before the markets actually close. We got about 6.5 hours until the market closes. So keep an eye on your trades. Keep an eye on those dollar pairs especially, and if anybody has not done so already, definitely join my Discord channel. It is 100% free to join. We currently have 4,386 members. So we have a very large community of traders. So definitely join the group. It's 100% free to join. Share pictures of your charts, share your trade ideas, chat with other traders, share your strategy, listen to other people's strategies, and just, help each other out. We are trying to build a community of traders that help traders helping traders is really the theme of the Discord channel, and it's free. So traders helping traders is the theme. And if anybody is looking for a little extra help with their trading, definitely check out my premium service. It is 100% free to join. You never have to pay a dime if you do not want to. So definitely check that out. Now it comes with a trading course. The trading course is 30 videos. It comes with live streams every single day that are only for my premium members, where those live streams are quite a bit different than the ones I do for you all, because on those live streams I'm actually looking for setups for everybody. You can request me to look at a pair for you, access to the educational tab, access to the private channels. I share all my swing trading because I am definitely a swing trader. I'm not a scalper, and I'm not even really a day trader. I'm definitely a swing trader. Mentorship for me, and twice a week I do Zoom meetings on Thursday and on Tuesday, 2 hour Zoom meetings where I teach my strategy. So, I mean, if anybody's interested in that, the link for that is in the chats and in the description, as always. And right now I'm having a sale, which is only going to last another week and a half until the 31st of October, and it's 20% off. And that brings the price down to $39. So right now it's definitely a really good time to join if anybody was thinking about joining, and check out the membership. So I hope everybody has a good rest of their day. Next week, I'm probably only going to do one live stream on YouTube, and all my other live streams are going to be only for my Patreon members. I'm probably going to live stream every single morning for my Patreon members, and then I'm also going to live stream Wednesday for my Patreon members in the afternoon. On Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to do a Zoom meeting for my Patreon members, and on Friday, I'll probably do a YouTube live stream, which will be free for everybody. And Monday is usually when I take time to really analyze the charts for myself in the afternoon, so no afternoon live streams on Monday. So anyways, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day. I really hope everybody enjoys their weekend. And as always, happy trading and good luck to everybody.